This is Sincere Milk from Lion's Den. I camp out with Lion's Den on Yashuada in Jacksonville. First, I would like to say a prayer to Yahweh Shai, the elders, and to the apostles and to the women and children. Kal Harayam La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Ha Rodash Kodash Mark Mark. All praise to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai in spirit and holy and truth. Double honors to the elders of GMS, to my elder Awan, to the apostles, salutations who are on the highways and byways in sincerity and truth to the best of their ability, and to the women and children, Shalom. Another edification lesson that I want to give. I made one before, but this one I added some more information because things are getting now more seriously to our brothers and sisters, Jakes, right, who keep following the sheep, right, to where they're gonna go. I don't know. The lesson is called Jakes. You are being predictive program. Look, okay. So I'm gonna see if I can prove it to you with scripture and with some professional people, right? Who study in the fields of this game. One of them that's gonna talk about it. I mentioned his name before, but I guess I didn't pronounce his name correctly. I had to look it up, so slack for that, okay? He wrote a book. His name is Dr. Leonardo Horowitz. Explains the origins of the emerging AIDS and Ebola virus. Okay, I read that book a long time ago. I got to meet him also in Miami. Okay, Jewish. Yep, that's right. You heard me right. Okay, Yahweh Bashin Yahweh Shai even has a Jewish blowing the whistle. I believe he studied at Harvard or Yale. Okay, and this book that he wrote, he sold it himself directly. He sold it around the world, believe it or not. That's how strong that book was. Okay, and also I'll be putting it under the YouTube when I finish. He also did a newscast, or they pay him to do something on YouTube. I'll put it on. It's called Coronavirus Predictive Programming by Dr. Leonardo Horowitz. He's going to get into that, okay? And he's going to get into some specific details. I also put I'm going to put a website called vaxtruth.org, okay? Breaking news. Sources have confirmed that Dr. Williams Thompson, senior scientist at the CDC, has been granted official whistleblower status of immunity. He's going to talk about the lies and fraud that they commit. Okay, that's pretty intense, man. So I'll be putting that information down so you can look into it. Okay, and what I want to bring with this edification lesson is to hopefully that you don't take the shots. That woman Tiffany, right, that came out on TV, a nurse, I believe, who took the first shot, then she fainted, right? We haven't seen her no more on TV. She should be coming out every day, day and night, talking about how she feels, if she has part of her body, paralyzed or what, okay? We don't hear anything about her. So Tiffany, where are you? Okay, are you alive or are you dead? Okay, my brother Jakes, right? Men and women, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds that are thinking about taking these shots. I hope that this will help you for you to don't do that. You have many brothers that are making YouTubes to get your attention. Hopefully you'll wake up. Okay, I want to go to Genesis chapter 129, just to start with that, verse 29, got it. It says, And Yahweh, right? Remember when I say Yahweh, his son is with him, okay? Yahweh, Bashin, Yahweh, Shah. They're always together. And Yahweh said, see, I have given you every herb that yields seed, which is on the earth, on the face, Sakya, of all the earth. And every tree whose fruit yields seed, to you it shall be for food. Verse 30, also to every beast of the earth, to every bird of the air, and to everything that creeps on the earth, in which there is life, I have given every green herb for food. Verse 31, then Yahweh saw everything that he had made, and indeed it was very good. Okay? So, of course, you already know the rest of the part. If you don't, let me finish it. So the evening and the morning were the sixth day, and it stops there. So it's making it clear, right, that he made all kinds of trees, all kinds of herbs, for us to learn how they work, right, for us to eat, besides the animals, okay? But we having these Edomites, okay, right, the ones that work in the government and the medical field, that want to keep insisting to look at them and to trust their science, right? Now they want you to forget about God and start looking at them now. Trust our science because we got a degree. We know what we're doing. I know. We promote cigarettes. We promote tobacco against cancer, right? I know we put herbicide, pesticide, fungicide. We know all that. Forget about all that. Okay? Forget that we tamper with your food, right? With the water. Yes, trust us. And that is crazy. You should not trust. Okay? You should not go in that direction, especially when you start reading the scripture, knowing who you are, and they have lied about that. That alone should keep you always on guard. All right? So I'm going to move on to Psalm chapter 83. Psalm 83. Let's see if I catch you here quick like this. Oops, I passed it. Yes, I did. Slovakia. Oh, here we go. '83. It starts from chapter 83, verse 1, 2, 5. Do not keep silence, O Yahweh. Do not hold your peace, and do not be still, O Yahweh. Verse 2. For behold, your enemies make a tumult. I looked that up. See if I have it here. Let me look it up. I wrote something down about it. I'm sure I did. Here it goes. A tumult. A loud, confused noise, especially one caused by a large mass of people. Okay? When you turn on the news, right, the TV, they're everywhere now, right? Look over here, look over here, look. If you don't do what we say, look how many people are dying. 100,000, millions, right? You got to take this. You got to trust us, right? They're making all this noise, right? And you Jakes, oh, yeah, we got to go and do that, man. We got to, we don't want to lose our job, We don't want to lose a beautiful home, okay? But you don't know the long-term or the short-term side effects. You're playing Russian roulette. Come on, that's crazy. That's suicidal. Okay? I'm moving to, where was I? I was over here. Slovakia. Over here. Here we go. All right. And it goes, and those who hate you have lifted up their head. Verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against your people. That is making it clear. And consulted together against your shelter ones. Verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Now you know why they're doing what they're doing. Huh? Put two and two together. We are growing in the mother all over the world. We are multiplying like crazy, man. And we are waking up. That's a beautiful thing, right? that the name of Israel may be remembered no more. Wow. Verse 5. So they have consulted together with one consent. They form a confederacy against you. Okay? They're coming after us. When this 2021 hits, and these shutdowns, start getting bigger, more announced, that's it. That's it. Everybody's gonna have to either want to keep wake up, or just go back to sleep. And I don't know how you're gonna go back to sleep. After unicorn all over the world now. I mean, they will shut this down eventually. So it's now that you want to go learning who you are and coming back to Yahweh Bashin Yahweh Shai. It's now. Okay? Matthew 10. Matthew 10, 28. Matthew 10, 28. We are begging you, brothers and sisters, do not do it. The churches already are getting ready to talk sweet words, play beautiful music, put you back to sleep. So you can go ahead and take those shots, right? 10:28. I got it here. Chapter 10, 28. Here it goes. And do not fear those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul, but rather fear him who is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. If you take those shots, which it's going to have side effects, you can't go by what they say. Oh, it's only give you a little bit of allergy. Or it's making your eyes, just cross-sighted for a couple of hours. You can't go by that. You cannot. Okay? Once you take that and those side effects hit when or how fast or how late it's going to hit, the next thing after that is the mark of the beast. They're going to come and say, listen, we can help you. We can help you. You got to take this now. And if you do that, it's telling you right here in Matthew 10, verse 28. That when Yahweh Bashin Yahweh comes back, he's the one that can kill the body and the soul. Okay? In hell, because this is where we are. This is hell, where we live. If you think this is kingdom, this is heaven, I mean, this is the kingdom of hell, but this is not our heavenly kingdom. Okay? Ours is yet to come. And it's going to come. Okay? You don't want to suffer the degree that Yahweh Bashin Yahweh Shai is telling you, don't do that. Don't do it. You don't want to go there. He's making it, I don't know how plain can he make it. Proverbs 13:13. You know what I could say is, you might want to go to the hospital, children's hospital, and look at all those kids with cancer that are being always tested with, like guinea pigs, and talk to them or watch what they go through, the pain, the suffering. Okay, here we go. Verse 13. He who despises the word will be destroyed, but he who fears the commandment will be rewarded. This book belongs to us. It belongs to you. And it's telling you, if you reject this, and you're going to go by trusting the enemy, they're still standing and living on stolen land. Right? And they're acting like, everything's okay. Still trust us. Hey, here, It's crazy. I don't know how to put it, man. Revelation 22, verse 14. Revelation. Yeah, you should go to children's hospital, man. Really see those kids when they talk and what they go through with those chemos, they're not even, if you look it up, I believe they're not even FDA approval, because they can be, right? 22. But yeah, here, take, sign this and take it. Right here we go. Verse 14 says, Blessed are those who do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life and may enter through the gates into the city. You will have the right that you can do that when you come back to him. I mean, you're going to do it to the best of your ability, okay? Because it's hard to do that in this economic system, all right? On verse 15, but outside are dogs, sorcerers, sexually immoral, and murderers, and idolaters, and whoever loves and practices a lie. So you're going to do what they say because they have a degree of their belief system, right? Of their bad, wicked science. It's not even good science, it's bad science, okay? You're going to trust and believe in a lie. So what you're really saying, yeah, I want to suffer that. I want to be tormented. Yeah, I want that. It's crazy, right? I'm moving to Revelation 18. Revelation 18. Okay. Revelation 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, lest you share in her sins, and lest you receive of her plagues. Whoa. What do you think is going to happen when you take those shots? I mean, come on. What do you think is going to happen? I mean, are you looking into not only this, these shots they're making right now? Have you looked into the other shots? The history of shots, right? Now this one, they're saying is the mother of all shots, right? And because you're not paying attention, ooh, it just got worse. Now we found a worse one. So I guess they're going to make the needle either thicker or longer, right? Bigger. Verse 5. For her sins have reached to heaven, and Yahweh has remembered her iniquities. That's what you're doing when you're participating and insisting that you're going to go ahead and do that, right? Because if you don't, who knows? Maybe what they call it, stimulus check, right? And now they lowered it down to say 600 that we're going to give you, right? Or we give it to you if you take your shots, right? Okay. Moving to Jeremiah 16. Jeremiah 16. I mean, these are drug dealers, licensed drug dealers. That's what they really are. 16. What happened to my... Oh, here we go. Got it. Chapter 16, verse 19 goes like this. O Yahweh, my strength and my fortress, my refuge in the days of affliction. The Gentiles shall come to you from the end of the earth and say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, worthlessness, and unprofitable things. Will a man make gods for himself, which are not gods? That's what you're doing. You want to follow what your forefathers pass on to you, right? The holidays. You want to keep worshiping these Edomites, right? Who raped, robbed, and murder, right? Committed treason, right? Now they want to do genocide like they did in the past. And your biggest concern is, yeah, but if we don't, they're going to take us out anyway. Be brave about that, right? I mean, they're going to come after all of us that are doing, in the camps, in the highways and byways, doing this edification lessons, right, at home. They're going to come after us, but they're not going to get hold of us. See? Yeah, some of us are, going to be locked up, right? Some of us aren't even going to die. Don't we have brothers, right? Fathers, even mothers that go into the military, right? And they know that when they do that, they might not come back. They might get killed. Or if they come back crippled. And they still go, right? Talking about that, they should not even take the shots either. Yes, there'll be consequences, but put your trust in Yahweh Rash and Yahweh Shai. Same thing with the police officers. Same thing with the people that work in hospitals, nursing homes. Now this one hit the hardest before I read it. Leviticus 19. I mean, I have to read it twice, sit back and say how I'm going to bring this, Yahweh Bashin Yahushai. And this is the way when I read it, I receive it, and this is the way I'm gonna bring it. So check this out. You Jakes, do you love drinking blood? If you went to a club, right, and you asked for what they call a Virgin Mary drink, right? And I'm talking about Jakes, guys and women's, okay? And you drank it, right? And you had a good time. You drank a couple of them. You went home after that night, and it comes on the news that club called Tryout was serving blood. And now they show the cameras, right? Because they had cameras on in the club, and they show you drinking it. And now when you go and you see that in the news, they're knocking on your door. Right? I mean, do you like drink? Oh, let's forget about that size of a drink. How about a shot? You know those small cups in the clubs, right? You order a strong drink, a shot. Would you do that for $600? How about $1,500? And how many cups would you drink if they were giving you money? Right? Would you be concerned with the consequences for doing that? The side effects. In case you say no, check this out. Chapter 19, verse 26, okay? We all been lied to, okay? We've been deceived. And when you hear the truth and you keep doing it, now there's no excuse, right? It's like I meet brothers who have tattoos, okay? Men and women. But that was before they came into knowing the truth, who they really are, okay? And they don't do that no more. Well, same thing with drinking blood. Once it tells you cannot do that, you cannot do that. Even if that means that, well, if I don't do it, that they say that's going to save my life. No, okay? Even though we have done it, though. And this is how we done it. Check this out. In chapter 9, verse, what I said? Slakia. Verse 26. You shall not eat anything with the blood, nor shall you practice divinations or smooth sayings. Okay? Now, of course, some people say, oh, that's talking about, don't eat, when you cook the meat, the steak, make sure it's well done. No. This you want to look into. Okay? When they make a bottle of the vaccines, there's no way I can say it, is the liquid that you see in there is put in a machine, okay, that cleans that color out, the color red, so it can be clear. So when they inject you, they're putting blood. Now, you got to understand that how many different type of blood is mixed when they are cleaning it out. You're never going to know that. See how crazy it is? Okay. And now they used to put monkey cells or fetal, whatever they call that, right, from the monkey. Well, I got to look for it. I think I forgot the name of the Pope who came out, saying that please, you cannot be taking these shots if they're putting baby cells in it, right? Because they're going to make a law that every abortion that, every child that's being murdered, they can take it and make viruses and sell it and put it into your body. I got to look for it, see if I can find it, okay? So it's getting crazy. It's getting crazier, Slovakia. It's getting crazier. 2 Chronicles 33. 2 Chronicles 33. Trying to move fast because of time. Time. 2 Chronicles. Okay, I need your help. Yahweh Shai. Whoa, I passed it. Give me a minute. I'm gonna get there. Might have to go back to the main page. Here we go. Give me a minute. I don't think a minute has passed yet. Okay. If I don't find it right here, I'm going to have to go to the main page here. I'm going to have to do that. Alright, let me go like this. Slovakia. Find my 2 Chronicles. Here we go. 2 Chronicles. Where are you? Chronicles. Here we go. 493. Whoops. I was way off. 493. Here we go. 2 Chronicles 33. 33, verse 6. Also he caused his son to pass through the fire in the valley of the sons of Hinnom. He practiced smoothsaying, using witchcraft, sorcery, and consult mediums and spiritists. He did much evil in the sight of Yahweh Shai to provoke him to anger. So the question is, what is that word? Hinnom, a place or state of torment, suffering, the abhor of condemned souls, hell. In Greek word is Gehenna. I guess that was in south of Jerusalem, but in this case, it's what happens when you take that shot. The suffering that you're going to go through, and you're condemning yourself because you're not putting faith in who can really help us, who has the solution. Okay? I mean, how are you going to keep insisting and trusting these Edomites when the record shows from past history, present, of all the things they have done? Doesn't make no sense, right? So I'm moving to Malachi 3. Chapter 3. I mean, you want to keep insisting that, hey, they're the best thing that ever happened to sliced bread, right? Here we go. Chapter 3, verse 5. And it says, and I will come near you for judgment. I will be a swift witness against sorcerers, against idolaters, against perjurers, against those who explore wage earners and widows and orphans, and against those who turn away an alien. Don't they do that with the borders of not letting our brothers from Mexico, Cuba, and other countries to come in here? Or not they doing that right now? Right? Because they do not fear me, said Yahweh of hosts. Okay? It goes further. Verse 6, for I am Yahweh, I do not change. Therefore you are not consumed, O sons of Jacob. Verse 7, yet from the day of your fathers you have gone away from me, away from my away from my ordinances, and have not kept them. Return to me, and I will return to you, said Yahweh of hosts. I mean, you keep insisting that you are a Negro or an African or Puerto Rican or Cuban or Peruvian or whatever names that they have invented and convince us. It's time that you wake up, because now look what they're doing. They want to make sure now who's going to stay asleep and who's awake. Right? They won't even help you. Yeah, you come to us. Oh, you still trust us? Okay, we want to make sure you don't wake up no more. Boom. Going to Second Esdras, chapter 5, verse 8. And it goes like this. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their place, and menstrual women shall bring forth monsters. When all hell breaks loose, okay, and you Jake women's taking these shots, okay, it's bad enough that you've been taking birth control pills, even whatever they call it, they have a name for it, but those are those shots that you take also not to have children, okay. When you have these children, after you do that, and then the mark of the beast, you're going to be having monsters, and it's not going to be allowed. You're going to be consumed by fire. You Jakes too. Okay, when he comes back, it's not going to be, drowning people with water. It's not going to be a little tap in the hand. It's consuming fire. We have missiles all over the world right now aiming this way. Right? I mean, what fantasy land you want to keep insisting that you want to hold on to? I'm going to leave it with Ephesians chapter 6. Ephesians chapter 6. Right here.